Today we are going to check out and we'll be setting up the two enclosures for these relatively large tarantulas. And these are the two girls in question, the main actors of this video. This is Chilobrachys species Vietnam blue, you see. Not super big, but still decent sized tarantula. And the other one is this really pretty Pamphobeteus species machala. She looks like a ball of feet now, but if I touch her, like, oops, or not maybe. Do you want to show off a bit? No, not really. I was expecting a bit stronger reaction, but I guess she's not in the mood for any shenanigans. So that means that in theory the rehouse should go a bit smoother, unless she decides to turn to stone, and that is sometimes even more complicated than having a bolting tarantula, because when tarantula doesn't want to move, you cannot do anything. You're just trying to push it and it just doesn't want to go. Anyhow, I will be using a brand new substrate. I mean, we will be testing a brand new substrate mixture, and this really nicely looking mixture is the mixture of cocoa fiber, peat moss, a bit of potting soil and some sand, and this creates this really sweet and natural looking mixture, right? It is funny that after 7 years of keeping tarantulas, I'm still searching for the perfect mixture for substrate. I still can't find. Actually, I'm still not satisfied with the mixtures that I have. Firstly, we are going to set up this enclosure for Chilobrachys species Vietnam blue, and she doesn't need the hide because they are burrowers and they make really sweet tunnels. So I will just dump a lot of substrate inside and the tarantula will be more than happy with that. I want to have the most amount of substrate in this enclosure when it comes to all the enclosures of this size that I have. I want this one to have the most substrate. More. Look at that. This should be enough substrate, right? But I can actually compress the substrate so it no longer looks like there is that much. So I will add more. Another bucket should be enough, maybe a bit less. I will actually add more to this side, or actually no, on this side, and make like a slope like that. And then I will make a hole here, you know, a starter burrow, because this is the spot where I want tarantula to start digging and making its actual hole. Already looking nice without any details, but I want to add some, you know, leaf litter and also some no, not dry leaves. Leaf litter are dry leaves, but I want to add some branches, you know. Gonna use this. I think we are there. I'm satisfied with the result, although I would maybe add more of these rocks, but I don't have them here. They are outside. It's not important now at this moment. The tarantula will most likely just destroy the majority of the setup in under a week, so no point into overdoing it. Now let's get it inside, and that is, you know, always a fun thing to do. The tarantula is right there, you see? So what I'm going to do, I will just poke her inside of this new enclosure. I don't think that we need to do anything more in regards to that. So let's go. Well, there we go. This is a Chilobrachys for you. This is an Asian tarantula right there. Immediately into a threat posture. Honestly, that is the standard behavior. Now, how to change this situation? Yeah. I hear you. Got a bit more for me? Or is that all? Fangs are moving in all directions. So how to deal with this? You just cup it and it's GG. So look, yeah, she is mad. And if I try to get her a bit further away from the edge, and then Actually not that easy. Do you want to move a bit further from the edge? Come on, you can bite that, okay. And now... Oh. Whoa, look at those bites. Look at those bites. She's definitely holding her ground. Come on, bite it again. Bite the straw, bite the straw. We're giving up. Now just... There we go. Now we just wiggle a bit. And now we just poke her into her new enclosure. Oof! She took my straw. I mean my poking stick. Yeah, I know that you are super angry, but look at this. She's still biting the stick. I get that you are super mad, but you are getting a better enclosure. You will enjoy it, trust me. Yes, there we go. And she's already going into a hide. Are you actually digging already? Well, excellent. I'm glad that you like that hole. Although I was hoping for a thread posture in the middle of the enclosure. Yeah, not gonna get that this time. We can now set up the other enclosure, the one for Pamphobeteus, but that rehouse should be a bit easier. And the actual setup will be a bit different, because instead of just a hole, we are going to be actually using the cork bark, this cork bark for the hide. So I will place it somewhere in the enclosure like this and add a bunch of substrate around it. Simple plan, but effective. And I will actually use all the substrate that I prepared, while initially I thought that I prepared too much. Thankfully for this enclosure I don't need as much substrate as I needed for previous one. Now also the same details, these two enclosures will be sharing the same theme. Ooh, I like this. Spiky, spiky. Leaves. I just scatter them around. And voila, with correct materials, in just a few minutes from empty enclosure you get something like this. Easy stuff. Now let's see if this tarantula will also be easy to deal with. I'm gonna remove the hide. Do it like this, or actually no, I can probably just push her from yeah, tricks. Now this should be fairly easy, and just push her into right direction. She is throwing some hairs, kicking some hairs, but you see, especially when you compare it with previous rehouse, this one is a child play for sure, right? Oh, those double leg hair kicking are looking intense. Can you now move a bit further in the enclosure? Yes. So I can take a nice picture. A nice picture of you in your new enclosure. You see, when she's not clamped up, she actually looks a bit brighter and with pretty colors. Yeah, but that's it. The rehouse is done. Both rehouses are done. Now, this was actually fairly quick. We have time for, you see over there, can you see them? I'm not sure, but I have two boxes of fan mail. So I want to open one. Do I want smaller or big? I will open the bigger one, of course. This one comes for, oh, actually I should move the enclosure. So this one comes from Germany and it is fairly large. So naturally I'm super interested. I'm super curious to find out what is inside. Oh, barely. A letter, and fairly lengthy letter. Okay, we will read that after I see what is inside. Something with a USB cable, so I will assume that is some lamp. Whoa, glass bottle. I'm so glad that this didn't break. During shipping I have no idea what it is, although, oh, some sort of alcohol. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. Okay, let's check it out. Should I open? Yeah. I expected something like this. Look at this. Pretty cool. I actually already received a similar thing like this, but this one looks completely handmade. You see, this looks hand carved. I'm not really sure, but... And also the stand is definitely handmade. So, okay. Oh, this actually got batteries. Oh, I didn't even notice that there are batteries inside. Ah, so I don't need to plug it in order to work. Oh, and these are rechargeable batteries. Okay, this is a complete product. Let's see from who it is. Okay, this is from Dominic from Germany, and he actually made this. And also, this is a drink that is made in his town, in his hometown, and he wrote that I will probably hate him for the taste. Let me just see the consistency inside. Feels strong. I will grab a glass. It got, as I see, 38% of alcohol, so it's fairly strong drink. Not super strong, but fairly strong. So I will pour just a little bit, just for the taste. Oof, it actually smells just like a regular alcohol. Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the drink. And also he wrote a really unfortunate thing, but in Germany they will ban Poecilotheria genus, so you will no longer be able to buy Poecilotherias, and as he wrote, if you already have them, you will need some sort of insurance and also a certificate. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate, but in a way I understand it, but I also hate it in the same time, because there are a lot of irresponsible people that shouldn't keep anything venomous or anything dangerous, but in the same time, because of that minority, all of us responsible keepers need to suffer all the time. And thankfully in Croatia we currently don't have any laws in regards to that. At least we don't have any laws in regards to venomous tarantulas and scorpions and such, but I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the future. For all you German keepers out there, good luck, and I don't know. With all of that being said, with all of this being said, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday and Fridays. See you again soon. Bye.